Number one advice for competitors. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. Just because you don't get it on that day doesn't mean you didn't get it. As a matter of fact, no dancer in the history of dance sport ever got it on the first day. It's not how dancing works. If it did, we'd all be a champion. So I've taken group class, a number of privates, where I literally was fighting back tears. I was so lost, so frustrated, and I didn't get whatever they were trying to teach me in that lesson. And this includes from one former world champion. So these aren't just Yahoo teachers. Naturally, I'm going to blame myself. And of course, I was doing my very best, as we all do, to learn the max in that lesson. Especially when you see a visiting coach, guys, it's going to be a hit or miss. Your primary coach understands how you learn. And even if they don't have that elite level accomplishment, they're going to be able to communicate that information that's helpful to you, that you can see a result pretty efficiently. Not so much when you're taking with someone brand new. And it's frustrating because when you're taking with that visiting coach, guess what? You're paying 10 times as much for the lesson. You're trying to learn 10 times as much, and then you learn nothing. And I have left several lessons feeling like I learned nothing. Months, maybe years later, I'm like, oh, that's what they were talking about. That's not a you thing. I do have some solutions for this. Number one, tell that teacher, whether it's your home coach or a visiting coach, hey, I'm really feeling overwhelmed. I'm getting emotional. Can we work on another concept? Because as a coach, I'm not psychic. If I think you're getting it, it looks good to me, I'm going to keep railing on you. The last thing I want is for someone to leave and not get more than their money's worth. And I guarantee if you're frustrated, you're not getting it, you're not getting your money's worth. And guess what? As a teacher, when I look at you or I look at a couple, I see 100 different animals that I could attack there. It's all sorts of problems. So I cherry pick, okay, well, here's what I think this person is ready for. Here's where I think we'll get the most bang for our buck today. But sometimes I can miss the target. And when I do miss the target, hey, please speak up. No one became a pro by not appreciating criticism. We compete our way to the top. We invite that criticism. We love it. That's how we get better. We want to get better as teachers, just like you want to get better as the student. Trust you, me. Now, next up, number two, this will make you feel better. As a pro, if I encounter a student that doesn't get it in the lesson, guarantee I am way more frustrated than you are because you're paying me. It is my job to teach you. I'm not paying you to learn from me the way I teach it. It's not a you problem, it's a me problem. I feel 10 times that pain that you do, but you know what? Give them that feedback and we'll work on something else. Likewise, if the pro feels they're not hitting your sweet spot, let them move on. They might be like, hey, this is not the day for this. Let's hit something else. Because there's inevitably 50 other things that they could easily fix in that lesson. And you leave, as you should, a better dancer than when you walked in that door. That's the Grandmaster Evil plan. Okay, next up, number three. Every dancer in the history of dance sport has experienced this challenge. Leaving that lesson feeling crazy frustrated. Number four, it helps if you can bring a partner with you to take that lesson with that visiting coach. So if you have an amateur partner, you have this luxury when you go to every single lesson, because odds are when your home coach, when a visiting coach teaches you something, one of the partnership's going to get it. But if you're taking with that visiting coach, if you have the money, I would recommend paying your home teacher to take that lesson with you because they are experienced with how this particular coach teaches and they can interpret that information later for you. You get 5 times the value for that lesson. As an experienced teacher, I've taken from many teachers, heard things described different ways. I know how you learn. I'm not going to interrupt the lesson. I'm trying to soak in as much as I can too, to regurgitate that info for you later in a way that's going to benefit you. So hang tight, let your partner digest. If you're lucky enough to have that amateur partner there for free, chat it out later. If you can pay that pro partner there, just tell them in the next lesson, I wanted to pull my hair out. What were they talking about? Guarantee they can interpret that for you guys, okay? Don't worry about that. You're never, ever going to win 100% of the time. When you're in that very frustrating lesson and don't have the courage to speak up and say, hey, I'm about to cry my eyes out, which, guilty, I did that once in a lesson. Do your best as you can in that lesson to do what they're asking. And you know what? Sometimes they just miss the boat. And when you walk away from that lesson, take any tidbit that you can that works for you. At least you'll get the political marks later and you're not going to make any enemies. Hey, they did their best. And later with your pro, with your amateur partner, you cherry pick which lessons work best for you. There is way more ways to do every single figure, and watch a video and do the one that looks best on your body. So I would love it if you never had frustration in your lessons, but it's gonna happen. Those are my 2 cents in how to address that when it does rear its ugly head, guys. So I look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning for some more Things Ballroom Dance. Have an awesome day. Happy dancing.